today it's time to go back to being a normal teacher. Today and tomorrow is the last 2 days of official school. So I decided I better go back to school and quit playing farmer. So I do want to show you something here. See those specks on the windshield? See those specks? I guess the weatherman was somewhat correct. There was going to be moisture falling. That's not really the thunderstorm we were looking for. So farming is so dependent on the weather, and that's one of the reasons that there are government subsidies, is because of the weather, unpredictable weather, to try to keep farmers in business. So we really needed a rain last night. I mean, we could keep planting. We're going to keep planting today. That's fine. But every day on our farm, when we're planting, we're trying to spray our pre-emerge chemical. So we spray that down before the plants come up, and that will prevent any other plants, unwanted plants called weeds, from sprouting. Very, very important in Arkansas to spray pre-emerge, because we have pigweed and mare's tail and other plants that are very noxious, bad weeds, and we have to get rid of those. And one of the best ways to fight that is with a pre-emerge. So if it doesn't rain, then your pre-emerge is not activated. So if it doesn't rain, then you have wasted that. Pre-emerge is not cheap. I believe what we're spraying is about $20 per acre. So in the past 3 days, we've sprayed about $3,600 of pre-emerge chemical, and that's just chemical. That's not, putting in the diesel and the time that it took for that spray rig to cross the ground. Don't worry about that. That's just the chemical. So that's not good. These little specks on the windshield, that is not going to be enough to activate that chemical. Hopefully it rains tomorrow. Hopefully, there's only a 30% chance. So we shall see. See that wet pavement? Happens all the time. I don't know why it will rain up here on the center of the ridge, but it will not rain on the western side. Doesn't make any sense. People in town will complain about it raining. I wish this would have been about 5 miles farther west. Mind your discing. Cultipacking. Alright, so let's do a little checking on our soybeans. So these were planted Monday, today is Thursday. Looks like they are doing it. See, unlike corn, they have to curl up and out. And that soybean splits in half, and those are the two cotyledons. Guess we'll go ahead and dig him up. Take a gander at that. So I'll split off one side there, unfortunately. Put down that first root, and that'll fold up out of the soil. There's some more, as you can see there. Trying to poke up. It's good to have them like that, and you want the emergence to be at the same time. That way they're helping each other pull out of the soil. But if you look here, I mean, that's really loose, so that'd be good on them. They won't break their little necks trying to come out of the soil. A little cloddier than what I would like, but it's done and they're coming up, so that's a good sign. Let's hope they don't run out of moisture. We missed our chance of rain, and maybe it will rain next week. If not, we'll be putting the irrigation to these to make sure they come up, which is that's not like a 100% deal, flushing them to get them up. So I prefer just to rain. Plus I need to activate that chemical too. Now looking at some of the weeds here. I've got some morning glory coming through. That will need to be addressed. I think it's at management level yet. There's some Bermuda grass like it'd be in your yard. Broadleaf signal grass, it looks like. Bigger morning glory right here. Well, this is just on the lower end. This is where the field drains to, so a lot of your weed seeds will be down on this end. We don't want to spray until it's at management level. But there's a mare's tail. Liberty will cut him down. Rolling. Rolling. Look. Beans. Not a bean. That bean didn't get deep enough. Didn't get covered up. They're coming. They're growing. Not a bean. Not a bean. Gotta get them fertilized. Alright, so I grabbed some of this urea here, which I was pretty sure what it weighed out. Looks at about 49. So we can look at our chart here. I'll dump that out. So between, we'll just call it 50. And we're gonna shoot for 100 pounds per acre. We're gonna drive on 30-foot turn radius. So it looks like I'm gonna set it about 1.25 inches. Wrong way. I'm gonna go 1 round down from 1.25 inches. Yeah, that should get us pretty close. Pretty close. between the rows. I really do like this new Easy Guide system that we picked up from our case dealer. I really like it. Our buggy's working good. Everything seems to be going okay. I think we may purchase the contraption that goes on the steering wheel to make it auto steer. Maybe we may do that next year because I do like that setup. It's really easy. There you go. Fertilizing. Them worms. Oh, what a beautiful day to build deer fence. We have miles and miles of this to do. You see the little soybeans? The deer will start hitting them really quick. So we've just been doing this, and we've got a lot of this to do.